Why did the first fleet travel to Australia? It's a question that takes us back to the heart of one of history's boldest ventures, a journey that crossed oceans to reach an unknown land. What could have driven Britain to send 11 ships on such a daunting mission? Stick around, because by the end, you'll understand exactly why the first fleet traveled all the way to Australia. In the late 1700s, Britain faced a crisis. Its prisons were overflowing, crime rates were rising, and the nation was under immense strain. The British government was desperate for a solution, but their options were limited. Previously, they had sent prisoners to the American colonies, but with America now independent, that option had vanished. Britain needed a new place, a place far from their shores, where they could send convicts and ease the burden at home. As they searched for answers, Australia came into view. The land was mysterious, distant, and largely unknown, yet British explorers like Captain James Cook had reported it was habitable. This remote continent offered both an opportunity and a challenge, a place to send convicts and establish a British presence in the southern hemisphere. It was a decision that would require a fleet, careful planning, and the resolve to face the dangers of the open ocean. And so, in 1787, 11 ships were assembled at Portsmouth. This first fleet would be tasked with carrying more than 1,000 people across vast oceans, including convicts, officers, marines, and essential supplies. Captain Arthur Phillip was appointed to lead the fleet, knowing that the mission was crucial, not only for Britain, but for the lives of those on board. This was more than just a voyage. It was an attempt to solve Britain's social and political problems. As the fleet prepared to depart, the atmosphere at Portsmouth was tense. Convicts, some sentenced for minor crimes, others for more serious offenses, boarded with uncertainty. For them, this was a one-way journey, a forced departure from everything familiar. Officers and Marines boarded with a sense of duty, tasked with maintaining order and building a colony once they arrived. Ahead of them lay months at sea, rough waters, and an unknown land. The first fleet's journey was long and grueling, but the goal was clear: establish a new colony in Australia. After months of harsh seas, disease, and rationed food, the fleet reached the coast of New South Wales. So, why did the first fleet travel to Australia? Britain needed a place to send its convicts, relieve its crowded prisons, and expand its influence. The first fleet's arrival in 1788 marked the beginning of European settlement in Australia, changing the continent's history forever.